on the track.
Peace, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Slang. Hope I got another Riker story for y'all. It's been a little while. This one is about, while I was serving time in Rikers Island, 2 people died, while I was there. So, this is about the 2 unfortunate deaths that occurred while I was in Rikers. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into that, I just want to apologize to the people who support me, who've been riding with me, because, I've been slacking, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little while. I feel like I went to Miami and I couldn't get back. For those of y'all who've been to Miami, y'all know how Miami is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out there. It's crazy out there. But like ever since I went out there, I was out there for like a few weeks, like it was crazy, like, I haven't been able to get back in my little rhythm, I'm having fun, but hopefully after this, man, I break the slump, and I'm good, because the people out there counting on me, man, they counting on my stories, but anyway, back to the story. So boom, I don't even remember what year was this, to be exact, because I was in Rikers Island from 2010 to 2012, fighting my case. So I was already in the Beacon. It had to be, Beacon is GRVC, it's actually one of like the newer buildings on Rikers Island. And I believe I said that before in one of my videos. So it was around, it had to be like 2011 or 2012, because I remember we was going to, we had the prayer. So like, in Islam you have the, I don't know if it was the Eid al-Fitr, which is the prayer, the early prayer after the month of Ramadan. After you fast, you get, you go pray in the morning, and then they have another prayer on the Eid al-Adha. So I don't remember which one of them it was, but anyway, it was one of those prayers. It might have been the Adha prayer. So anyway, they come get us early in the morning. You usually got to give your little charity before you go to the prayer. So, we got up early. They woke us up. The whole house was still kind of like locked in, so nobody was really out. So, they woke us up a little early. They got us ready. So then we went to go do the prayer. And then, the escorts is picking up like different Muslims from different houses. So we're walking down the hallway. And then, like, they stopping at different houses. We're walking down the hallway. We get to, so at this time I was in the annex. For those of y'all who know the Beacon, the annex is like the last house. I don't know, I think I was in 19. So 19 is like the last house on the outside. So we walking down the annex, they go from the annex, and they stop at 9, 7, and then like they stop, like, then we get to like 3, 5. So before you get to like 3 and 5, there's a corridor. So like as you're walking down, there's a corridor to the right. So after you get past 9 and 7, while you're going to 3 and 5, in between 9 and 7 and 3 and 5, there's a corridor. You make a right, and that's the other part of the annex, which is 11, 13, and 15 is over there. So I'm explaining the houses because, I'm trying to explain to you, like, where the situation happened. So mind you, 11 and 13 was the box, and 15 was general population. So before, I think we got to like 3 block and 5 block. By the time we got to like 3 block and 5 block, there was an alarm. Mind you, it's mad early. I'm just like, yo, like, nobody's really out right now, except for like, I don't think it was a court day. So nobody was really out. Nobody was really out. It's early in the morning, so I'm just like, what's going on? Like, they just recently changed the rules too. So now I hear that they let people lock out like at 6 in the morning, and they locked them in like at 9. I don't know. A lot of stuff changed on the island. So anyway, we get to like 3 and 5, and then there's an alarm. So it's just like mad stuff going on. So when there's an alarm, they tell you, yo, face the wall, like, y'all stay there, and then the turtles run past and they go to wherever the issues is. So So we standing there, we like, who could be fighting at this time in the morning? Or like, what could be going on at this time? The pantry workers, maybe? I don't know. Because, you know, usually the pantry workers get up early to serve breakfast. So, or like to prepare the pantry and stuff like that. And if it was a court day, which I don't think it was, I don't remember, I'm not so sure. If it was a court day, then the pantry workers get up early to make the trays for the few people that are gonna go to court. You know, that's just how it goes. So anyway, we face the wall, whatever they run. And then like when you in motion, sometimes they be like, yo, y'all gotta wait till the alarm clear, because sometimes they don't be knowing what really be going on, or how much security, or how much COs they need, or how big the issue is, right? So they just be having you guys just wait till the alarm clear. And so, you know, we sitting there just waiting. And then like after like probably like 15 minutes of waiting, like 15 20 minutes, it was just like, oh, now y'all gotta go back to the house. Mind you know, they got all like the Muslims from the outside, so we gotta go back to the house. So we on some fake rowdy shit. Like, what you mean we gotta go back to the house? It's the day of our prayer. Like, so it was just like, nah, I gotta go back to the house. So we thinking it's just some regular fight. Like, if it's a regular fight, if it's a regular situation, why we gotta go back to the house? So they on some like, I just gotta go back to the house. You know, something going on, something big or whatever. So we just like, we don't know what the hell is going on. So as we was walking back to the house, you know, we was still there, like mad, upset about the whole situation. But as we was walking back to the house, it was like, we overheard like one of the officers say something about some dude ate a soap ball. You know, like, so soap ball, like if you've been on Rikers Island, soap ball is it's like a little packet, it's like a little packet like this. It's almost like a weed bag. It look like a dime bag. You know what I'm saying? A dime bag of weed. For those of you who know about weed, like a dime bag of weed. And it has like soap material, like detergent material in there. Usually you dump it in the water, and then it dissolves in the water. And usually they use that to mop. That's like something, you know, it dissolves in the water, and then like, you know, the water be like, has a nice little clean smell, and you know, and then you dip the mop in there, whatever, and you mop with it. So that's what we used to clean ourselves with. So they used to give us soap balls and stuff like that. So somebody, apparently, a person that was in the box, you know, like when people's in the box, they pull all type of stunts. You know, so sometimes a lot of people in the box, they play like they MO. They used to have a program in the box in the Beacon. So if you was MO, they would let you come out your cell. You go to a little room or whatever. Like, some people really can't live with themselves. They really can't be locked down 23 hours a day and just go outside for 1 hour. Like, they really can't just be in their cell. So it was a lot of stuff that people was doing when they was locked up in the box. So anyway, apparently some dude was pulling a stunt. I don't know if he was trying to get out the box. A lot of dudes play crazy in jail because I don't know if there's benefits to it. A lot of times people leave you alone. Like so one of the things, when you act crazy in jail, people tend to leave you alone. If they feel like you're crazy, like people kind of be like, yo, he crazy, he MO, like leave that dude alone. Another time when people go to the box, they try to act MO so they don't get a lot of days by themselves. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it just results in them putting you in a fish tank. A fish tank is like the suicide cell. It's no door. Like, the door is a big ass window, basically. The door is a big ass window. You don't get no privacy, and an officer sits in front of the cell and watches you, like, all day. Like, and they switch shifts. Like, when one officer leaves, another one comes, and he just watches you all day. Like, you're on suicide watch, you know. So usually that's what happens sometimes when you play a little too crazy, right? So anyway, I guess this dude played a stunt, and he ate a soap ball. So I guess that was his way of trying to get the officers to get him out the cell. So he ate a soap ball, and then yeah, like the chemicals of that shit, like he was trying to tell from what I heard, and then later on, one of the captains ended up going to jail and getting convicted because he didn't provide this individual with like medical care, right? So dude, usually people be doing stuff in their cell like that, though. People be acting like they hurt, or people hurt themselves, or people try to hang themselves up. So like they could come in there and get them out or whatever. People do all type of stuff, like I said, in the box. So, but sometimes when these officers walk past, like somebody might say like, yo, I need help, like, my back hurt, or they might say like, yo, something hurts. And, you know, they don't be caring. They just be like, whatever, you lying. They be like, whatever, you lying. So, apparently this dude was telling them like, yo, like, you know, he was messed up. Like, he was just saying, I need help. Like, and the officer was just like, yeah, whatever, like, get out of here. And sometimes people be needing help for something else, and then they just pull a stunt. Like, they might pop the sprinkler. So like, because once you pop the sprinkler, they're gonna come to your cell and get you. So sometimes like, it's just so sad that, like, sometimes you gotta do some crazy stuff or flood yourself. Sometimes people put the sheet in the toilet and they'll flush the toilet so the water could come out, and then they gotta come get you. So sometimes you might have a regular issue, like you want your medication, or sometimes you have I don't know, something hurts, or you have an ache, and then you want medical help, and they always think like you trying to pull a stunt, like you lying, you're not telling the truth, you just want to get out yourself. So sometimes in order to get attention, you might have to pop the sprinkler, you might have to flood the toilet. And sometimes when you flood the toilet, sometimes they don't even be caring, like they just be. So anyway, the point is, this dude, I don't know what was his main issue. I don't know if he was really trying to kill himself. I don't know what it is. But he popped the soap ball. They denied him medical help. There was, from what I heard, they was denying him medical help before that, and then he popped the soap ball, and then even after he popped the soap ball, like they was playing with him, like, so then by the time they really got to him, like, you know, I guess that shit already had like destroyed his insides, or already had like advanced. So yeah, he passed away from the soap ball, and that was crazy because, you know, when you usually hear somebody die in jail, you think it was some crazy shit, like you think somebody stabbed him or somebody did something to him, but yeah, unfortunately, he died of eating a soap ball. The second dude, all right, so another thing that dudes do in jail, right? Like drugs is like a big thing in jail. You know, it's a big thing in the streets too. But a lot of people make money in jail. I should probably have my own little video. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have like, probably have like our own little video. I'm gonna have our own little video on drugs. But anyway, the second dude, he died on drugs. So yeah, he one of the things that people used to do in jail is like, and I'm probably gonna re-mention this in my drug video. One of the things people used to do in jail, like, it was this white dude too. He used to, I ain't gonna say his name, you know, he used to crush pills. Like a lot of dudes I've seen that, a lot of dudes do that in jail. Like they crush the pills, and then they sniff them. I don't know what type of pills they are. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't dealing them. Me personally, I stay away from people like that. Excuse me. He was a cool dude. He was funny. I kind of liked him. He was a little hood. I think he was from Brooklyn. So, you know, he was one of them little hood white boys. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, you know, he wasn't like your regular square, like, you know, funny white boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was cool. Like he probably grew up in the hood. He probably grew up around black folks, or maybe he grew up in a poor white neighborhood somewhere else. I don't know, but I know he was from Brooklyn. And he used to sniff pills. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what kind of pills they were, but he definitely used to be sniffing pills and shit. So yeah, I don't be around people like that. I just can't be around certain stuff. But he was a cool, funny dude every time we interacted with one another. And yeah, like this dude, he was sniffing pills. I don't know. Matter of fact, it's funny because I don't know if he was in the box at the time. He might have been in the box when it happened with him too. But I don't think he was in the box. But yeah, this dude, you know, he was white. So they said one day they just found him in a cell, and he was purple. Like he looked purple, and you know, he had like traces or whatever shit on his nose. And so I don't know if he tried a new pill. I don't know if the original pills he was getting got to him. I don't know if somebody might have did some little funny, because people get drugs in jail. So, but I'm gonna get into those stories when I tell you more about the drug game in jail. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate, man. These two dudes died. One ate a soap ball, and the other one was snorting some pills. You know, tragic. Stay away from them drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just will fuck you up. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if y'all like my content. But I'm definitely gonna be back on board with the stories, man. Word up, bro. Peace out.